Hello everybody, this is ALX with part 5 of my Let's Play of Amnesia: The Dark Descent. Now I have entered the cistern, where I must find a way to drain the sewers to advance more within the castle.
You're conserving water from the spring.
Yes, it enables me to control the water in the drain sewers to some extent. Also, it can be used for all sorts of purposes.
Like for drinking.
Well, that too. But mostly to run different machines.
Ah, like water mills.
Exactly.
Still hear sounds of people. Redirect sewer water. A letter.
7th of August, 1839. There is no denying that Alexander puts a lot of faith into what I can only describe as magic. I'm not surprised. Even while traveling across Europe, I assumed I would have to embrace the supernatural to save my mind and life. As a novice, I do everything in my power to stay focused and not dwell too much on my own doubts. Alexander woke me up early and told me it was time we got started on our work. He was obviously excited to get going, and we headed downstairs to the old dungeon, where he preferred to attempt his rituals. It turns out that Alexander is a true Renaissance man, paralleled only by Da Vinci, I'm sure. He showed me several rooms fitted for specific research, such as anatomy studies, alchemy, and botany. The crown of Brennenburg must be the inner sanctum, a most hallowed ground where we shall attempt to permanently banish the orb's shadow.
Banish the old shadow. There are valves in a cistern to redirect water from the sewer. Water has begun to slowly fill the chamber. It sounds like somebody's in there. Attached to a rusty chain in the ceiling. The bridge must be lowered to proceed. Let's see. I think I have to throw it at the chain. Just gonna do some platforming. Move your... Okay, here we go. Another letter.
8th of August, 1839. I could never be certain until today that I was on the right path. Using my orb, Alexander managed to channel its power unto us. The inner sanctum flared with blue, fiery light, and I could feel the same things I felt in the dark chamber in Algeria. It was like standing in a mad whirlpool of impressions. It was terrifying, but Alexander kept calm and wielded strange tools of science in order to tame the storm. Suddenly, The blue light was stained by strains of red, and the walls burst with pulsating tissue resonating with the scene. Alexander quickly covered the orb in some cloth, and the unspeakable thing vanished. Apparently, the orb's shadow is closer than Alexander thought. He said I should prepare for a warding ritual tomorrow. I'm not sure what he expects, but I have a bad feeling about this.
Unusual. Steam. At least that stopped it. Another letter.
9th of August, 1839. It is still early, and Alexander is busy preparing for the ritual later today. Seeing him this worked up makes me question why. What does he stand to gain? I realize he is curious about it all, but surely there must be more. Is he so foolish he will attempt to tame the power of the orb? I must admit that yesterday, when Alexander flooded the inner sanctum with blue light, I realized we had but graced the orb's true potential. This might turn out to be more than escaping a creeping shadow. It might be the beginning of something truly extraordinary.
There's a tinderbox lurking around here. Oh, that fish? Made me think that water monster came back. The blue light blinded him as it had done inside that murky tomb in Algeria. It was just as enchanting, and he tried to approach it, but the Baron's firm hand held him back. Got to throw some heavy bricks up here. That should be enough. Oh, I only needed one. Yep. The board. He waited for his eyes to adjust to the darkness, but no shape or contour appeared. Oh dear.
Do you see, Daniel? It has yielded.
What?
The shadow. It has? For now. Come, let's get this out of here so we can get some peace.
Yes, let's. Where to?
Just down the corridor, to the morgue.
Are there more dead men there?
You did well, Daniel. Come, let's get going.
Morgue area.
I hear you breathing, Daniel. Do you hear me? Have you changed your mind?
Body's still stiff from rigor mortis. It can't be older than a day. It's like it's fresh blood. I fear for Daniel, for he is reckless. He is tainted by the approaching shadow and will not be able to pass the gate. Will he be able to accept this in the end? My love, I've seen evil in him. How am I to trust him with the truth? What cruel irony that I have to do unto him. What Agrippa did unto me. Did unto me. Let's check these drawers. Look at that. Vaccine trials. The vaccine enabling my men to work in the fungi-ridden sewer is a definite success. Unfortunately, only a few of the servants have been remedied, as procedure proved difficult. The others will perish, and eventually I will have to create more of them to keep my experiments running. Note that an injection of vaccinated blood will work as a shield long enough to pass the sewers without any risk of infection. It will do fine for prisoner transport. I can use a glass jar in this area? I don't remember. Now it is broken. Okay, I cannot fill it up. Something in this morgue area I can use.
What happened? Why are all these dead? Where am I? What's happening? Help! Anybody! Help!
This fine copper tube found in a morgue looks to be part of a surgical tool.
Three days now. This is ridiculous. Why Doesn't someone come to this room? Hey! Anybody? Am I all alone here? Help! Help! I'm so tired. If I sleep, will I wake from this nightmare? If not, I pray my Heavenly Father will take me in my sleep.
Man, you are leaking a lot of blood. Oh yeah, that fucker's in here. Looks like it's gone. Tinderbox. Alright, turn ahead. Keep going. Head into the sewer level. The red taint burst from the walls as if they had begun to bleed. He cried out in fear as the spectacle began to consume the blue shimmer. The sewer level. Henry Bedloe went to class carrying the anger of his bitter mother. He never cried. He made others cry instead. Pain is like that. You either become sad or you become angry. Henry always chose the latter. Now that I'm never going there, I might as well shut this door. Fungi. The monster lurks within the sewer.
What's happening? What are you doing? Let me go! Please, don't take me! Nobody ever return!
Shadow looms within the castle. So that water monster is on the other side of that. Good thing there's a cave in. It's like a way out. It's not this pathway. A lot of fungi ALX grow in this area, huh? Anything mementos. Nothing. Just to slow down this mechanism. Two levers control the noisy machine. Boxes. Guess that's everything. I'm not in here. See through there. Looks like it left. Spinning water blocking the path. And I also just eat shit by touching it. Nothing. A tinderbox. Pipe seems to be loose. One pipe is loose and leaking water. Yeah, you got whoever shot it in like that. I give a shit. Get the damn pipe to get through the sewer. It's impossible to get through. One of the barred gates appears to be weaker than the rest. Oh Lord.
Daniel, turn around this instant. You are carrying the shadow with you.
What did that memento say? Barred gate was torn down by that creature. As long as it doesn't come in here. No, it's gonna come in here. As long as I stay here, I should be fine. monster stays over there. It's just gonna stay there. It should distract it. At least I believe you can distract enemies in this game. Looks like you can. Just gonna run. Up the ladder! There's never any escape. Things like this live with you always. How could he know if Henry would show up down the road or even at his house? Was he that mad? The ladder broke during the ascent. It is not possible to climb back down it. I gotta jump down there, right? Yeah! Watch your step. The hell? I respawn in here?
Whatever it takes. 9th of August, 1839. I can't stop sweating and shaking. The warding ritual was not something of a sane mind. I did not even realize the dungeon was still in use. Alexander had his servants bring one of the prisoners, a murderer, he told me. Alexander made all the arrangements, but he said I had to perform the ritual in order to have the right effect. The shadow could be led astray by the blood of another. Killing the man would provide us precious time. What else could I do? Alexander said it had to be done. He is saving my life. I don't have the luxury of argument.
It's not working. Something must be wrong with the machinery. 2 levers on the top floor not working is probably some problem with the machinery. I just noticed that sketch in the background. It's pretty neat. I thought the chains would move, but they were just flat. That's a way down. You always get plenty of tinder boxes in this game.
Agrippa, I need you to stay awake. Can you feel the syringe?
No, I can't feel anything. Alexander,
Yes.
soon I won't even be able to move, will I?
Your life is safe.
I don't doubt that. But will it be worth living? Help me. Who's the switch? Thank you. You have my gratitude. My name is Agrippa. Who might you be? Daniel? Like the prophet thrown into the lion's den? Tell me, are you among the lions, Daniel? You want to stop Alexander? Oh my, so Babylon shall fall, you say? You worry too much. Alexander is toothless without an arm. He has one. That's not very promising at all. The sanctum is basically impenetrable, but guess why more? It could be breached by another, but Alexander broke his, my own, a long time ago. Really? Well, if you tell the truth, by all means, seek out the pieces of the broken orb and mend away. I believe he uses them for torture now. They practically leak madness, which is quite useful, I understand. There should be 6 of them. Look around the choir and the transept. You should be able to find them there.
The orb is needed to enter the inner sanctum. Its scattered pieces lie scattered in the torture rooms. With that, I believe it is a good stopping point for part...
Daniel,
What?
I hate to bother you further, but if you're really going after Alexander, would you consider taking me with you? I know it sounds ridiculous. I mean, look at me. But if you find anything concerning a man named Johann Weyer, would you please bring it to me? I believe he was working on a way to help me. A recipe for some sort of potion, a tonic, to free me from this husk of mine.
Agrippa, the dying man seeks a note written by a man named Johann Weyer. As I was saying,
What lever? Oh, that one. So many of Alexander's things are breaking down. Look around. Maybe the other room. There are machine parts hidden all over this place. You'll find a way to fix it. Who, me? I'm Heinrich Cornelius Agrippa. I was once quite important, you know. Baron Alexander has sustained my soul in this dead husk for years. Who knows how many? Hundreds, I presume.
you done?
Alexander is quite impressive in many ways. but he has grown impatient.
I thought it was a... not really.
By me? I'm the next best thing. Alexander really wanted none other than Johann Weyer. You never heard of Johann Weyer? My God, boy. He's probably the greatest man in history. And you don't know him? Or is it the world who has forgotten him? Weyer was my pupil. My pupil. Yes, I do take pride in that fact. Is it so wrong?
I mean, I don't think so. Oh, hey, oil.
I found a Mithraeus once, but which has not been plundered. Do you know Mithraeus? Well, I suppose it doesn't matter. It is an old faith, building temples out of caverns. The dark walls being the universe, and inside are its followers. Humans watching the sky slowly turn. But the followers do have one thing to arouse a real sense of connection to creation. The orbs. Not many orbs are left. They sometimes consume themselves, or break, when used by an uninitiated. I was lucky. The orb I found spared my life and returned to where I found it. I know because Alexander took it and brought it to Brandenburg.
She has a lot of dialogue. Let me just get up here.
Weyer was a brave man and dared to proceed that I did not. He unearthed a number of cavern temples and gathered a whole collection of orbs. But unlike every other finder since the fall of the Israel faith, he was able to unshackle the horror you and I connected with the orbs. He used them and was able to travel far and wide, beyond the world itself.
You done?
Me, powerful. Not the way I'd hoped for. I've done all that I can to escape this prison. But now, I use all my strength merely to stay alive.
You can hear him still talking. I mean, he talks through this, but I hear another, like, voice in there, like it's talking in reverse.
My pupil, Johann Weyer, said he'd found a way to take me with him beyond the stars. But I was too afraid to come along. Seriously. And now, all I can do is regret it. I've always hoped Weyer would return and give me a second chance. But so does Alexander. That's why he keeps me here, as a hostage, hoping Weyer will reveal himself.
I do believe it is a good stopping point for part 5 of my Let's Play of Amnesia: The Dark Descent. As usual, thanks for watching. Look forward to more videos in the future. Subscribe, like, hit the bell as well to get any notifications for any future uploads. And as usual, this has been Alex.